Now we need to get this to work. The thing is, usually when you just click it, it doesn't work. Now, because basically what needs to happen is you need to download this video certificate. You need to download it from this device and install it or attach it to your browser. But if you click it, yeah, see it can still go. Yeah, so yeah, client certificate, usually it doesn't exist, but actually let me see. What do you call this? Keychain. System client cert. Yeah, so I'm gonna delete this. Yeah. Just to show that it doesn't work without this thing. So I'm gonna do video stream. Yeah, so this is normal. So this is like what you would see. And usually they're gonna be like, oh, click on this device settings and follow the instructions on how to install the streaming certificate. The thing is with 2019 version, it asks you to do this again with this USB cable. But we know it's useless, and I mean, I already tried this like at least like 10 times, so it doesn't work. So a more consistent way of get this to work is this method. So you want to see viewing outputs, video streams in the browser. Now there are two types. So one is view streams from 2019 edition. This one just normal one. If you open this one, yeah, that they tell you to like use the USB device, do this, all this, views, update, all that. The thing is like USB doesn't work. The method doesn't work, so we're gonna use this method, which is more reliable. So as you can see, well, first we're gonna connect to our device. So I'm gonna move this over actually. Yeah, so we're gonna follow these steps. So if you've now already downloaded the stream certificate, we're gonna use this method of downloading the certificate. So our goal is to get the certificate from this device to our local machine and install the certificate or attach the certificate to our browser. So one of the ways to do it is this method, SSH into the device to get the certificate and move it to the local computer. Now this is why we need to enable SSH when they were asking during the setup process. So we will SSH into the device. So in order to do SSH AWS device local IP address, you can find the IP address here. So I'm gonna do AWS cam at that thing, and then press yes. I'm gonna enter your device password, which we already set up. And you should be able to get into the device. Well, you should type it correctly. Yep, so we're in. Now, we're gonna just copy this and paste it. What this is doing is just copying this file from this location. I guess it's already pre-existing client.pfx. And then we're gonna copy to the home directory, AWS cam my streaming certificate pfx. So copy. Oh goodness, because it's sudo. I'm gonna type in the password again. And as you can see, since we're already in the home directory, we will see this certificate copied to it. Now we're gonna run this command, and what this is doing, sorry about that, so this camera decided to freeze. So going back to it, so we were just talking about like this step. So we already copied the certificate to the home directory, and as you can see, we do see this my streaming certificate there. And now what we have to do is get that certificate from AWS DeepLens device, like here, into our local directory. To do that, we're gonna use scp command, which is copied from here. Scp this. The only part you need to replace is the device local IP address, which you already know. It's like here in your console. And so that's what I did here. And what this is gonna do is copy this certificate and download it to the local directory. So to show that it works, I'm gonna open up downloads, and make sure you don't run this command within the AWS, like SSH into the AWS DeepLens, because you wanna copy the certificate from AWS device to local downloads. So when we press enter, we should see, well, dang it, I typed it wrong. We should see, Did I type it wrong again? Maybe I did. Let's see. Okay. Why is it refused? Maybe the device froze. Well, this is why we do this. Let's see. Troubleshoot. Interesting. Is the device not on? Or interesting. Well, if that's the problem, I'll just turn on and off the device. Yeah. So turn it back on. Yeah, the issue might be that this device was already streaming like a video from it. And oh, by the way, I accidentally forgot to like record it, so I had to redo this whole step. But I already got to the point of deploying the project of object detection, but we'll get there. But it might be the issue that this was already running on the device. So yeah, so I'll just restart it, and hopefully I can sudo into the DeepLens. Oh wait, not sudo, what am I doing? SSH. Please connect. No, maybe I should remove the project first. Maybe that might help it work. Let's see. Well, it says it's deployment in progress. So these are the things that you would run into a lot when using DeepLens. Yeah, but yeah, it's weird interfacing this thing from the browser. Kind of unstable, but let's see if I can SSH. Nope. Connection refused. Maybe it's because it's deployment in progress. We'll just let it sit for a while. Oh, okay. It's online. So right now it's already removed. Online. Please. No. Why won't it work? Well, you're observing a real life deployment issue that's happening. Let's try this again. SSH local IP address, which is here. Why is the connection refused? Well, I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on again. Meanwhile, I'm gonna kind of redo the certificate thing. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna try to copy the certificate, the video certificate, from the device to the local machine, and then reinstall it. Now, I'm just gonna delete this so I can show this to you guys once this device connection works. Hopefully. Yeah. See, it's rebooting and the device status is still online, which is odd. But yeah, it just finished rebooting. It's connecting. It's connected. Please. Why won't you work? Man, I really don't want to re-register the whole thing. That'd be very sad. Okay. Can I restart it? Sudo service command not found. Let's go Ubuntu. Can I download this? Oh, this is a whole new issue that came up, but yeah, I mean, this is nothing compared to the whole restoring the device. Oh, there is a oh no, it's just updating it. Come on. You know the whole story about like the guy who wrote this homebrew was rejected from Google or something, and people were like going crazy about it. Honestly, I don't think it's that crazy because yeah, I mean, all homebrew is doing is just like, what do you call it? I forget exactly what it does, but the way it does manage like the packages and things is pretty trivial. It's almost inefficient. Oh, great. So, how to install service? Is this service? Yeah. In Mac terminal. work. Connection refused. Why you like this? Well, honestly, I could just deregister and redo it. So I'm just gonna do that. Deregister. Yep. Well, meanwhile, register new device. Now, as you already know, we already know this one doesn't work, so we're gonna go with the version 1. I'm gonna name this X605 DeepLens Steve. Download certificate. Well, in this case, I'm gonna yeah, so that's the new certificate that we have. I'm gonna delete our old one and move the new one here. And then click next. We've already done this, but we're gonna do it again. Take the paper clip, click it, and it's gonna start blinking. Yep. And then we should see AMD CMB1Y, our Wi-Fi. We connect to it. Yep, it's connected. And we're gonna click next. It's gonna open up the DeepLens Amazon.net.config. Wait, didn't we already install it? Maybe we do. And it's asking, is the middle light blinking? Oh, after the update is started, this indicates the update is in progress. Once the update is finished, it will reboot. And right now it's not blinking. So I'm gonna click no, it's taking a long time. Oh, I guess it's updating at this point. Interesting. I guess the device wasn't working because it needed to update. Maybe Amazon just pushed out a new update while we were doing the whole thing. But we shall just wait. Let's see what happens. Man, that took time 20 minutes? Okay. We'll see how long this lasts. Okay, so device just started to reboot. Looks like yellow once again. It just turned off. It's blinking, and this is the whole reboot sequence. Hopefully, and that's part of it. Please work. Come on. It should turn blue, and then turn. Yep, the Wi-Fi should connect. And okay, well now it's rebooted. Now what? Sorry. Let's see. So right now it's reconnected to the Wi-Fi, so this page wouldn't work, which makes sense. Now let's go back to this step of resetting. So we need to, so assuming this is on, we need to press the reset button again to connect to its Wi-Fi, since we're re-registering it. And it's gonna blink again in the middle, which means the Wi-Fi is gonna be on. Yep. I'm gonna connect to it. It's connected, and when we click next, it's gonna go to this page. And yep, so I guess it did require the step of getting things to work. So right now the device is already set up with the SSID, Wi-Fi certificate. Now we need to upload a new certificate, so we just download the new one, just this one. Oop. Open, upload. I'm just gonna put this down. It's been uploaded. We are ready. Set up the SSH. We know the password. Now we're gonna press finish. It's disconnecting the DeepLens from the Wi-Fi network. So I guess like when you get stuck with different things, it's better to deregister and re-register the device, which can be a hassle, but you know. Yeah. Credentials. I guess it's trying to connect the device to see if it registered. Yeah, we'll see. Devices, awaiting credentials. Yeah, we'll just let it sit for a bit. Aha. So it has been registered. There's another update. Oh, JK. Yeah, so like I said, this page is not reliable at all. So now it's online. It has been registered, I believe. Okay. Now we're gonna try to video stream. Of course it doesn't work because we don't have a certificate yet, but we'll get there now. Cool. Actually, do I still have it installed? No, I don't have it here. So actually it wouldn't work. Oh. Well, let's assume that it doesn't work. Because actually that's weird. Why does it? Actually no, it's right there. Yeah, so actually yeah, it does exist. I don't know why it's still. So I'm gonna delete it. Client. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna assume it doesn't exist. And it's probably the cache on browser that's making this work. If I do hard reset or hard refresh, I don't think it should work. Okay, I guess it works. Interesting. Safari. This might not work on Safari. Video server certificate. Anyway, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't work, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is, we're gonna get this to work now. So we're gonna do SSH. So we're gonna follow these steps. So we're gonna SSH into the local device. Now we can go into it. Okay, now we can resume. So as you can see, we have the certificate here. Now we're gonna run this command. No, not this one. This one. No, not this one, sorry. This one. Well, let's run this just in case. We ran the command. And now we're gonna copy this one. And this command is transferring the certificate to the computer. So we're gonna open a new tab. Copy and paste it. We're gonna replace this with the device local IP address, which is shown here. 172.30.1.33. And before we do it, I'm gonna open up downloads folder to show that it's gonna show up. Finally, so there is a certificate. Now we can X out of these two. And we can move this to the desktop. And now, don't worry about this step. Step 2 actually is helpful because it shows you how to make this work, get this to work. So now we're in Chrome, so we're gonna just double click on the download certificate, and it asks for password, and password you just use DeepLens or password depending on your device's software version. But DeepLens, I mean, if it doesn't work, try the different one, but I know this one is for DeepLens. So cool. Now if we check out the keychain access, we should see client certificate right there, video server certificate authority, and now we should be good to go. So the Chrome is now, I guess, allowed to see the video stream. So as you can see, the top means the camera is watching or it's playing or recording. So we're gonna press the video stream, client certificate, yes, and we're gonna put in our credentials, and for project stream, nothing's gonna show up for obvious reasons. If we do a live stream, the camera shows up, light, and then it should come up here. Yep. It takes a bit because it's like going over the Wi-Fi and streaming it, but yep, it's working. And now we're going to try to get the actual project stream working. And to do that, we need to deploy the project. So we're going to go to deploy project and put this down. And just gonna delete the old one so we can show you how each step works. So create new project. These are pre-trained models with the pre-trained Lambda functions. This is a blank one. We'll probably get to this like later in the future videos. But we're gonna do object detection. Next. Blah blah blah. Create. And it's gonna take a bit of time to actually be ready to use. So this part needs to show up as created at certain time. Because once it's ready, we can click and this will show up as deployed device in the bold letters. So yep, time shows up, click it, deploy to device, choose our device, and then review and deploy. And this is going to take a while. So we'll give it a bit of time and then I'll come back once we are almost finished uploading it. In this process, please don't restart the device or turn off this page, because if you do that, you might mess up the whole the setup process or deployment process, and you'll have to re-register the whole device again, or worse, factory reset the whole thing. So that's okay, you already know how to do it. Yeah, so we'll just wait now. So now, as you can see, it has been deployed, succeeded, and it says to open up the view project stream, which is under the view video stream. So we're going to click on this, and it should take us to the browser view. As you can see, there is the object detection working right here. Now it's really slow compared to live stream. So live stream. Yeah, so it's This is live stream and this is project stream. And I guess there is like a delay because it has to make inferences and output it. But since this is over Wi-Fi, it's probably much slower relatively. So yeah, there's no need to worry. I'm guessing it's gonna look decently okay when you access it via, I guess, the console itself using like a monitor. So yeah, it's slow but it's working. Chair. It's funny because it's this dining table. Well, actually no, this is correct. The whole table looks like a dining table, I guess. Keyboard. Nope. And I think if I point at this, it's gonna say TV screen. Yeah, TV monitor. Which is not wrong. And it's saying that the tissue is TV monitor person. Nice. Yeah, so that is the AWS tutorial. In a way, it's working. Yeah. So if you want to learn more about DeepLens, more of testing different models and stuff, let me know in the comments or even in the DM. But I check the comments more than the DM, so yeah. So thanks for watching and hope that's a bit of help for you to get this device up and running. But